ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ultimate gods of trivia knowledge, the Geeks! Mark Edward Hoyk, the movie geek.
You work in an office, I work in a theater. I haven't taken a sick day since 1994.
Paul Goebel, the TV geek.
I also own an impressive book collection. David Cassidy's autobiography, and West's autobiography, and Gen X by Jenny McCarthy.
Andy Zack, the music geek.
In the immortal words of Ace Frehley, rock or be rocked.
And our special guest geek, Holly Chandler, the South Park geek.
When I first showed my dad South Park, he fell out of his recliner laughing. Genius runs in the family.
Wheel of Fortune, my ass. It's time for Beat the Geeks. Hey guys, I'm Tiffany, and now please welcome the host of Beat the Geeks, Blaine Capatch.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Loser Day on Beat the Geeks. We took 3 challengers that were completely blown out in the first round of previous shows and invited them back for a second helping. Let me see. 2 will be humiliated yet again. 1 will be crowned king. King of losers! It's you 3, Katie, Steven, and Quinn against the Geeks, but only one of you is going to get to challenge a geek for a shot at a grand prize package. The first thing you've got to do is survive the toss-up round. Each of these questions is worth 10 points. If you get it right, you go up against a geek for a chance at another 10 points. The one of you with the lowest score at the end of this round will take that all too familiar walk out of here, and I think you all know the way. Here's your first toss-up question. Hands on your buzzers. In the subject of South Park, what South Park character had a pet pig named Fluffy? Steven.
Kenny.
No, anyone else? Katie.
Stan.
No, anyone else? Quinn?
I have no idea.
Wow, Cartman.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was Cartman. You want me to ask it again?
Please.
I'm kidding. Wow, this is lose-tastic. Here's your next toss-up question in the subject of music. After her album Glitter bombed, what flighty diva was paid off to leave her label? Quinn.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey is right. Fantastic. Music Geek, here comes your follow-up question. By the way, here's how the follow-up works. If you beat the geek, you get 10 points. If he beats you, he knocks you back 5. You ready, Quinn?
Yeah.
Spell Mariah's first name. Music Geek.
Oh.
M-A-R-I-A-H.
That's correct. He knocked you back 5. Here's your next toss-up question in the subject of TV. CBS expects us to believe that Tyne Daly gave birth to sexy Amy Brenneman on what CBS drama? Steven.
Chasing Amy.
No. Katie.
Judging Amy.
Judging Amy. And remember, there will be no judging here. We don't judge. You're all losers. Here's your follow-up against the TV geek. Ready, TV?
I'm ready to chase it down.
Oh, man. Name 2 other legal dramas that aired on CBS in 2002. Katie?
CSI and The Court.
TV geek, were any of those close?
No, well, The Court was on ABC, I believe, and CSI is not a legal drama. You could have said The Guardian. You could also said Family Law.
Those would have been some good answers for you. But you're still tied for the lead with 5 points. Here's your next toss-up question in the subject of movies. In the 2001 movie, what does Bridget Jones feverishly write in? Quinn.
Diary.
A diary is right. Here comes your follow-up against the movie geek. In the movie Bridget Jones's Diary, what costume did Bridget wear to the Tarts and Vickers party? Quinn.
A Playboy bunny.
A Playboy bunny costume. Very well done. Steven, how you doing?
Not good.
That's right. Are your shoes tied? Just check. Make sure they're tied. I don't want you to hurt yourself on the way out. Because you know what deja vu is? Do you know what deja vu is?
Yes.
Do you know what deja vu is?
Yes.
You lose, you lose, you lose. Go see if these parting gifts are like the ones you got last time. Get out. Come on, go, go. Shoot, 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 shoot. Katie, Quinn, I don't know how it happened, but you've proven yourselves worthy to play against the Geeks in our next round. Now that he's gone, we can get to know you a little bit better. Katie, what do you do?
I'm a receptionist.
A receptionist?
Yes.
And how did you feel the first time that you lost on Beat the Geeks?
It hurt, but I felt strong enough to try to come back and redeem myself.
That's the spirit. Kinda. Quinn, what do you do?
I'm an art therapist.
An art therapist?
Yes.
Did it help?
It did. I went home and drew, and I felt so much better.
Really? What did you draw?
I drew angry men in little gowns.
Wow, the Supreme Court are our geeks. All right, well, you know what? At the end of the show, one of you is going to have a chance to win a grand prize package, and that package includes a Gallo surround sound system. And if you challenge and beat the South Park geek, you can win the chance to get killed just like Kenny in a real movie. You bastard! It's really simple to get these amazing grand prizes, too. All you have to do is beat the geeks. When we come back, we'll find out which one of these proven losers sucks less.
Hey, welcome back to Beat the Geeks. As you may have noticed, we have had our share of music geeks. Andy here is definitely my favorite. He is, really. He is. He is. Blaine?
Thanks, Tiffany. All right, Katie, Quinn, it's time to put up or shut up. This is it. You each get a chance to challenge a geek. If you take his or her medal, you get 20 points. And if you beat our special guest geek, the South Park geek, we give you an extra 20 points. Now, Quinn, you're in the lead. You get to go first. Please challenge a geek.
I'm going to challenge the TV geek.
TV geek, you've been challenged.
The great thing is, they called you and said, hey, remember that game show where you lost? Do you want to come back on our big loser show? And you said yes.
I did.
I take sack.
Are you ready, Quinn?
I'm ready.
A relatively easy question for you and a possibly difficult question for the geek. It's going to be different. You've never gotten this far before. Name any Saturday Night Live cast member who was in the cast at the same time as Phil Hartman, and name the show's current executive producer.
Jan Hooks and Lorne Michaels.
That's correct. Well done, Quinn. TV Geek, to defend your medal, what comedy/variety show featured Nelson Riddle and his orchestra, the Ron Poindexter Dancers, Sally Struthers, Don Novello, and Steve Martin?
Sonny and Cher.
The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. I can't believe it. You lost to a loser, TV Geek. Now you're losing your medal. You've lost your medal. Tiffany is bringing your medal over to somebody who's just started winning. 20 points and a medal. What rhymes with Quinn? Win. We'll see if it lasts.
Yeah.
Katie, it's your turn. Can you do what she did?
I'll try.
Okay, well then challenge a geek.
I challenge the music geek.
Music Geek, you've been challenged.
Okay, Miss Receptionist, I just called to say you lose again!
Here's an easy question for you, Katie. What Japanese expression of gratitude does Styx repeatedly sing in their hit Mr. Roboto?
Arigato.
Arigato, yes. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Remember that song?
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Thank you very much. What group had a hit in 1980 with the song Turning Japanese? And on what album did that song first appear?
That was the mediocre new wave pop act The Vapors. And the album on which the song appears is it's titled It's a Mediocre Pun, Nuclear Days.
That's right, and that's right. Hey, Katie, who is this red-haired singer? And name the hairy armpit concert tour she founded.
That would be Sarah McLachlan and the Lilith Fair.
That's right, and that's right. Well done, Katie. Music Geek, right back at ya. Who is this red-haired singer? And what triple album concert recording did she help organize back in 1979?
That, of course, is the bluesy mama Bonnie Raitt, and the triple album benefit concert that she organized back in '79. I believe Jackson Browne was one of the other prime instigators of that. Was simply entitled No Nukes.
That's correct. Well done, Music Geek. We're gonna have to settle this with a 15-second geek off. The category is bands or artists from Canada. Go.
Bare Naked Ladies. The Carpenters.
That's time. You got one. You got one. You know, the Carpenters are from Connecticut. Music Geek, she got one. You've got to get two to hold on to that medal. Your category is bands or artists from Jamaica. Go.
Bob Marley and the Wailers, Toots and the Maytals, Black Uhuru.
That's enough. Thank you, Music Geek. At the end of our first challenge round, it's Katie with 5 points. It's Quinn with a medal and 45 points. When we come back, the points are doubled, and one of these challengers is going to be a two-time loser. I hope your therapist is standing by. Welcome back to Beat the Geeks. Katie, Quinn, it's time for two more challenges, but in this round, Geek medals are worth 40 points each. Katie, you need the most help, so this time you get to go first. Please challenge a geek.
I challenge the Movie Geek.
Movie Geek, you've been challenged.
Katie's getting her ass kicked, please hold. Katie's getting her ass kicked, please hold. Katie's getting her ass kicked, please hold.
Katie, what director, known as the master of suspense, directed Psycho?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock is right. Movie Geek, to defend your medal, what director, known as, well, not really known as anything, directed the 2000 thriller American Psycho?
That is the enfant terrible of the punk movement, who later became a writer and made her debut as a director with I Shot Andy Warhol. Her name is Mary Harron.
That's right. Wow. Geek terrible. Katie, take a look. Who's this? And which one of her husbands starred opposite her in Born Yesterday?
That's Melanie Griffith. I'll toss it up with Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. Interestingly not. Movie Geek, you can end Katie's challenge and hang up on her in cold blood. If you tell me what husband of Melanie Griffith starred with her in Born Yesterday.
Well, it's a process of elimination. Antonio wasn't in the picture. Stephen Bauer was already out of the picture. What's left? Don Johnson.
Don Johnson is right. Thanks, Tiffany. He's ended your challenge, Katie. So you can, I don't know, make a few calls, call some friends or something. Do your nails, just recept. Quinn, it's your turn. Please, challenge a geek.
I challenge the Music Geek.
Music Geek, you've been challenged.
You know, Quinn, Whitney Houston was wrong, because the greatest love of all is kicking your ass.
Besides his hands, what body part would Jimi Hendrix sometimes use to play his guitar?
His teeth.
His teeth is right. I thought for a minute there she bit off more than she could chew with the teeth. Oh, God, searing abdominal cramps. Music Geek, to defend your medal, how many studio albums did Hendrix manage to release before he died, and what were they?
Okay. Let's see. The number that he actually released, he was very close to completing his fourth album, First Days of the New Rising Sun. He was within a few weeks of that at the time of his death, but that doesn't actually count. So he debuted with Are You Experienced, followed that up with the classic Axis Bold as Love, and finally, the third record is the double opus Electric Ladyland.
Right. Well done, Music Geek. Quinn, take a look. I'm going to show you the backstage area of our concert venue, the Geekodrome, and you tell me what band is playing there. Dean DeLeo, Robert DeLeo, Eric Kretz, Scott Weiland.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls. Interesting choice, Goo Goo Dolls. Music Geek, you can end Quinn's challenge.
Indeed I shall. You know, Pavement called them Elegant Bachelors. I just call them the Stone Temple Pilots.
Stone Temple Pilots is right. That's the end of the challenge rounds. Katie, you've got 5 points and a name tag. Quinn, you've got a medal and 45 points. But you know what? It doesn't make a difference because it all comes down to this. The Geekalizer! it's still anybody's game because the Geekalizer could be worth up to 160 points. Now, Katie, you need the most help, so you're going to go first. You have to get 4 of these to stay in the game. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, well then let's Geekalize. Will Hunting.
Movie.
Free Willy.
Movie.
Willie Nelson.
Music.
Little Willie.
TV.
Music Geek, Little Willie.
Seminal glam rock hit by the Sweet. What planet do you live on, anyway?
You live on Planet Loser, Katie. Thanks for coming back and losing again. It was fun having you. We have some party gifts. See if they're like the ones you got last time. Exit the Geek Arena. Thanks very much for playing, Katie. Quinn, well done. You've gone from loser to the final round. You're our final challenger. Going through to the Geek to Geek Showdown for a chance at an amazing grand prize. Of course, what you get depends on which geek you beat. Which geek do you want to challenge for the final showdown?
The TV Geek.
TV Geek, you've been challenged.
As far as I'm concerned, this challenge is going to be a lot like one of your art therapy sessions. Complete waste of time.
If you beat the Geek, you're getting a kick-ass surround sound system from Anthony Gallo. 4 speakers and a throbbing subwoofer. Who says bigger's better? Gallo's pound sound, and they look wicked cool. And if you beat the TV Geek, JetBlue is going to fly you and a friend to New York City for an exclusive TV tour. First, the real Kenny Kramer is going to show you all the real-life Seinfeld spots. Be nice to the soup Nazi. Then, imar.com is taking you on a guided tour of New York, Sex in the City style. Shop where Carrie buys her shoes and sip cocktails in the girl's favorite bar. Then, dine at the trendy restaurant Charlotte and settle into your luxurious suite at the fabulous Millennium Broadway. You don't deserve it, but you can have it if you beat the Geek.
When we come back, Quinn will take on the TV Geek for the grand prize package, but more importantly, for the chance to clear her name. And my throat.
Welcome back to Loser's Day at Beat the Geeks. Quinn bombed out here the first time she was here. Now she's made it all the way to the final round. Will she beat the TV Geek and win the grand prize, or will she just lose again? Let's find out.
This is the final round. It's Quinn, first-time loser, all the way to the end. Oh, and the TV Geek. The rules are simple. For each category, I ask a 1, 2, or 3-point question. First person to 7 points wins. Your first category, over the opening credits. I'll name the network and the opening scene, and you name the show. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question, Quinn?
I'll do a 2.
CBS. A couple panics and tries to hide because the title character's parents are coming over.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond. Very nice, Quinn. 2 points. At least 2 points. 2 or 3 points in over the opening credits, TV Geek.
I don't know, it seems like a tough one, but I got a feeling about it. Let's go for 3.
CBS, the 1980s. Shots of various Washington, D.C. landmarks. A mom takes a pair of shoes out of an oven. A man in a white tuxedo walks next to a woman on a platform beside a stopped train.
I got nothing. I have no idea.
Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Well, you're in the lead by 2, Quinn.
Yeah.
Some loser you are. The next category, TV secretaries. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question?
2.
Mrs. Wiggins was Mr. Tudball's inept secretary on what comedy variety show?
The Carol Burnett Show.
That's right. Would you like a 2 or 3-point question in TV secretaries, TV Geek?
Well, let's go for broke with 3 points.
On his HBO show, who was Larry Sanders' assistant and what actress played her?
The secretary's name was Beverly, and the actress's name, I gotta say, Penny Johnson.
That's right. 3 points. That's some good geeking. You've got 4 points. You're 3 away from the win. He's got 3 points. The next category is shows about the news.
I'll take a 2.
What Weekend Update anchor did Dan Aykroyd repeatedly call an ignorant slut?
Jane Curtin.
Jane Curtin is right for 2 more points. At least 2 points in shows about the news. 2 or 3 points, TV Geek.
I'm gonna tie it up for 3 points.
For 3 points. In the Murphy Brown finale, while unconscious on the operating table, who did Murphy interview? And who played him?
I'm pretty sure She interviewed God, and he was played by Walter Cronkite.
She did interview God. He was played by Alan King. Alan King. The next category is the armed forces on TV. Would you like a 1, 2, or 3-point question?
Make it easy on myself and take a 1.
For the win, all the way from loser to winner.
Maybe.
What reality show had contestants brutalized by former Marine Corps drill instructors?
Boot camp.
Boot camp is right. You're a winner. Way to go, Quinn. Completely turned around. You beat the TV Geek. That's not easy to do. Not only do you get the Gallo surround sound system, but best of all, you get a trip to New York City. A very cool place,